What is absolute value? Okay, remember that the numbers 5 and -5 have the same absolute value. Okay, if you recall, the absolute value of a number is just how far away it is from 0 on the number line. So if we would locate 5 and -5 on the number line, both of them are 5 units away from 0. So because we are talking about distance, that means the distance is always going to be positive, which is why taking the absolute value of 5 is just 5, and absolute value of -5 is also 5. So both values are positive. And the symbol that are, you can call them bars, represent the absolute value of the number x. So here's an example where we are about to evaluate expressions that contain absolute value symbols. So we are going to use this later for checking our work. So for example, evaluate the following if x is equal to -2. So all we do is substitute the value -2 for x in the expression. So notice how x was replaced by -2, and then continue to simplify that using the correct order of operations, multiplying 9 and -2 to get -18, and then combining -18 and -3 to get -21. Taking the absolute value of -21, that is 21, and adding 5 will give you 26. So in this section, you are going to learn to solve absolute value equations. So absolute value equations are equations that involve absolute value, where there is a variable within the absolute value. Okay, so let's try to translate this statement, for example. It says, write an absolute value equation whose solution is the set of real numbers 9 units from 0 on the number line. Okay, so if I were to try to understand the problem, that means I'm looking for the values, or the values that have a distance of 9 from 0. So I already know that those numbers are 9 and -9. So my answers are 9 and -9. Now how do I translate that into an absolute value equation? That means the absolute of such number is equal to 9. And that such number, we usually represent that with x. And so we know that because we're looking for numbers that have a distance 9 from 0, that means the values of x inside the absolute value must be 9 or -9.